G'day everyone, Brian Odian with another episode of VikingCloud's CyberIntel. The number of hacktivist attacks against European infrastructure, threat actors whose main aim is to cause disruption, has doubled from the fourth quarter of 2023 to the first quarter of 2024, said Julian Lepasar, head of the European Agency for Cybersecurity, in an interview with AP. He went on to say, "It's quite a significant increase." His agency has worked on hardening election-related institutions in the past several months, after noticing a surge in ransomware attacks and incidents aimed at public agencies in a somewhat obvious attempt to impact elections. Lepasar said, "This is part of the Russian war of aggression, which they typically fight in Ukraine, but digitally also across Europe. But as we know, EU is not the only target." The US Director of National Intelligence, Avril Haines, said, "Russia remains the most active foreign threat to our elections. The Russian government's goals in such influence operations tend to include eroding trust in US democratic institutions, exacerbating social political divisions in the United States, and degrading Western support to the Ukraine." With the rise of deepfakes, misinformation and disinformation being automated, targeting advertising and algorithmic manipulation of social media, elections can be indeed manipulated. Haines on went to cite an example. She said in September 23, 2 days before the parliamentary elections in Slovakia, a fake audio recording was released online in which one candidate discussed how to rig the upcoming election with a journalist. The audio was quickly shown to be fake with signs of AI manipulation. But under Slovakia law, there is a moratorium on campaigning and media commentary about the election 48 hours before the poll opens. And since the deepfakes was released in that window, news of and government organisations struggled to expose the manipulation. And the victim of the deepfake ended up losing in a very close election. Her EU counterpart shared with her concerns. He said it's being emphasised also by member states, cybersecurity agencies, that AI-enabled disinformation and information manipulation is a big threat. So how do we protect ourselves from being victims of misinformation? First, be sceptical of sensational content. Misinformation often relies on evoking strong emotions. Approach highly sensational, emotionally charged content with caution. Also, verify the sources before passing the information along and cross-check the information with other reliable sources and fact-checking organisations. Unfortunately, this is all a big learning curve for many, the ability to detect the truth from the lie, when the lie can be so convincing. Often the lie will be mixed with an element of truth to add credibility. It really comes down to don't believe everything you hear or see. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay secure.